The weekend is upon us. And once again, I think and I'm like, what can I add to what you got right now? And it's almost like cramming for a quiz right now. You can't make you a better athlete the last few days, right? You can say, hey, listen, I'm gonna study this play, I'm gonna do whatever, and it'll work. But I'm gonna recap over the last few weeks that I've talked to you. First time we talked about what?
One more.
One more, right?
Almost.
That was last week. We talked about almost. We don't want no almost moments. So one more step, one more stride, one more breath allows us to never have that almost moment. That bit of guilt that's going to last us for a lifetime. So today, where we're going to move to is how do we finish this thing? You know, there's no hidden secret that there's only going to be one person that walks off that field as a victor. And it always comes down to that great speech of who wants it more. But how do you want it? And why do you want it is more important. Why will you not let your team member down? What do you want most? Is it for the glory? Is it for the years from now when you can sit around your friends and you can talk and you can tell everybody on how great you were and how awesome that day was? Or is it for the real truth that it just feels good to win? There was a time when I was younger, and I told somebody this yesterday, that reading wasn't my best thing for me. I learned how to read when I was in the 10th grade. And now I can sit down and talk to anybody with a PhD as if we both were colleagues and graduated together. But my PhD stands for a public high school diploma. And it never stops me. Nobody is here to see if you're just going to walk off as a victor. It's the truth. There's some people that don't want you to win. And those are the individuals who have an opportunity to hold you back. And why do I bring them up right now? It's because they really don't matter. You got one day. And if you've noticed, I've slowed my talk down from the first time I've talked to you. It's getting slower. Because you got one day and you got a night to sleep on this. Have you imagined yourself winning? Have you imagined what the scoreboard will look like after tomorrow? What happens when you win? So now I can get to what I really came to talk to you about. Something that you could take with you. I said it a while ago. Why do you want it? Why do you want to walk off the field after tomorrow as the victor? Is it because the next game comes after that? That why is the only thing that stands between you and every minute of that game. The third quarter, where it's the hardest. The first quarter, when something goes wrong and you got to turn it all around. You got to think to yourself, you got to turn to your teammate and say, this is why I'm here. It's not how I got here, it's why I'm here. Why do I really want to win? What do I want? And why do I want it? And that's where your imagine kicks in. Your imagination has to kick in. I tell you guys, I don't know anything about football. I like it. I see people running up and down the field. So I can't tell you about any plays. But I can tell you about me. And I can tell you about who I know you are. You didn't get here out here in this blistering sun by accident. So when you go home tonight, hope you don't think that, hey, Coach Bandy didn't hype me up today. I just want you to remember why you're here. And why you got to take that next step. And why I cannot let my teammates down. And why I refuse to have an almost moment. You guys got that? Hey, you live and die as men. I'm proud of you, and I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity to talk to you once again. Have a great game, and I hope to see y'all at the end of the game with your heads held high as the true victors.